today's experiment, this is all about buoyancy. And we will be having the floating and sinking orange as our experiment. So in performing this experiment, we need to have these materials. First, we need to have 2 pitchers with the same amount of water for about 1 liter of water. And the next thing that we need to have are these oranges. One is unpeeled and one is peeled. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is to drop this unpeeled orange in the first jar. And let's observe what will happen. So after dropping the unpeeled orange in our first jar, I found out that the orange floats. And now, let us drop this peeled orange to the second jar and let's also find out what will happen. Alright, so I configure that the peeled orange stays at the bottom or it sinks. The first orange float, it's because the skin of the orange has an air pocket. This air pocket stores oxygen that makes the orange floats because the buoyant force pushes the orange at the surface of the water. While on the second jar, where the orange is peeled, already peeled, there is no skin and there are no air pockets that contains oxygen. That's why the peeled orange sinks at the bottom. This peeled orange is less dense than the water. That is why it floats. While on the second jar, the peeled orange is denser than the water. That is why it sinks at the bottom. I hope that you learned something in this experiment. And I also hope that you know from this experiment the science of buoyancy. Thank you and God bless.